let's go ahead and get started here. Well, I fucking pretty late here, so I apologize. Hello, everyone, and again, once again, welcome back to Middle Saga. Not to be confused as the I don't know how you put the false title. No, I mean it is funny how Saga is like a Middle Max game, but not in name because they lost the IP during this time. Twitch, don't you love it? Premium live streaming, right? You know, this weekend, along with trying to get a few other things done, I really need to, like, maybe check out BitChute, maybe. Anyway, last time, we were told that there was a monster here demanding human sacrifices. I see. Oh yeah, why am I doing this? It doesn't work on the non-world map. I forgot about that. So what kind of monsters we dealing with? What the... Fuck? It ran away. And I really hate how enemies get like the first fucking pawn almost all the time now. And I'm gonna assume they can't get hit. Good thing that takes them a turn to get out. So far, not anything dangerous. Okay, money in that. So, area seems okay. I'm not really sure if there's anything to actually find here. Stalagmites! So Pad said he was like near the end of the game, I believe, recently to me. So he bum rushed through this game, it seemed. If I had more free days, I'd be able to live stream more, but... Could try a winch since it was able to hit those taunts. I'm thinking of trying that next fight. Might be worth seeing, because I mean, it takes them a turn to pop out, so... Levels all around. Throwing knife. I like how it uses the icon of a gun. Throwing knife. It's a 45, and this is a 79, so yeah, that's not too shocking. How is it compared to whole other... See, the boomerang is 20, so yeah, it is... It's airborne enemies. Doesn't say all, though. I'll stick to the boomer winch for now. So far, still been doing okay damage to most things. Not really sure if there's even going to be hidden items in this place. It's not really like a lot of objects to like examine. Wish the dog would attack that thing instead of defend. Maybe I should switch his weapon back around since now he's since it doesn't appear to be airborne things. Let's see if it'll hit it. It does. I wonder why it can hit them. Is it because maybe the mechanical? Maybe the winch bypasses it. It's like, because the mechanical, the winch is like, oh, not on my watch, which would give it another advantage, honestly. Not sure, though. Anyway, the dog's other weapon is stronger. We're not fighting airborne stuff, so why not? Because, I mean, the whole reason we even did this is because, well, it was, you know, a lot of airborne shit. It can't hit anything with the knife, so I'm just kind of like, yeah, it makes sense to swap it to something that'll make it allow it to actually do something. So how you doing today, Dan? Still no drops. Yeah, so it looks like some was wrong with the connectivity. I just don't get that. Cable America, fix your shit, please. So far, not finding anything hidden around here. Path careful. Ew, 12 hours. Something happened? And they really don't like the buggy. I highly doubt, but why not try? Nope. Something about the winch lets it get hit. Oh, yeah, you mentioned something about that. You told me you might tell me what happened in private, maybe. So, we'll get 2... Still no secretive items. And we came from that way, right? Yeah, pretty sure that was the way we came from. I think. Isn't it? I'm gonna get lost in here, aren't I? Good damage. Why you won't attack that dude, I don't know though. Only I can get a second winch. Yeah, that's fine. Private stuff anyway, so. I mean, it's obviously your choice, but I obviously understand if you don't want to. Was this the way it came from? I'm all the way lost in this place. I think maybe I think this was the way I came from, so I think... Generic dungeons! The other dungeons haven't been bad other than Junk Mountain. Junk Mountain was pretty generic. It seems kind of like easy to get, like, well, which Albuquerque direction was I going again? There's something. Got a 92M spot. Ooh, it weighs quite a bit. Pretty heavy. Buggy still has a decent amount of space. Let's see. 92 spin. Seems like a pretty normal cannon. I think it's an outdated part though. Yeah. Pretty much money then. Yeah, I don't think there's any hidden stuff here. I think because we don't usually find too many box things. I think they decide to give mercy and be like, well, they're probably gonna have a hard time trying to find shit, so I think we'll just make stuff here boxes. But I'm gonna still mash the X button. And the dog buttons. Now everyone's nice and 23. So what gets this way, and then there's the path over there. Gotta go on foot. Still faster than everyone. Ooh, yay, we actually... Can I get it? Nice. Actually got the fuck over. I wish you could go, like, you know, hit the trigger buttons to go through. Wait, when did I fight one of those? I don't remember fighting moles. Looks like a robot to me. I don't know why it's bio. It says all it does is wake snakes. Weird. big hole. Looks kind of sus. Well, you should tell your bosses they need to hire somebody quickly. Ooh, ants. We haven't seen ants at all. Be like, bosses, I have a life. Well, I know that doesn't work. I mean, look at it like my COVID years. Man, that was awful. I was seriously really on the tip of like trying to fucking convince myself to leave. I mean, financially it would have been an awful decision, but I mean, like, mentally I just was starting to fucking break. It was so ridiculous. Like, it was so disrespectful to the workforce, you know. Like, we have our own fucking lives too, you know. We don't, like, one of the things I hate the most is like during meetings, they're like, oh, overtime is a good thing for us. It means it's good for, it's like, fuck off. Like, seriously, fuck off. Well, things are good now. It's just during COVID was fucking awful. And plus, that's not such a simple thing to do. That would be abandoning the house I have, the property I have, and then introduce a problem of, well, like, old stuff I own. Really interesting, the winch hits them. I mean, they have the gear, so I'm assuming they'll count it as mechanical. So, like, my only guess is the winch is somehow allowed to do damage to them regardless of the state they're in, is my guess. Is there seriously nothing in this wheel? Are you serious? It's just a fucking hole. There's nothing here. Like, moving for a job is a really hard thing for a lot of people to do, to be honest. Well, they can call the backup. When it gets to be the mechanics in the store, the backup's gonna be smacking. Oh my god, still didn't kill him. Not too bad, 900. Another wood spot. I wonder if there's a way to get the tanks over here, maybe. There's a lot of these lamps and stuff make me wonder about the tanks. barely lived. Well, it's nothing but all these tunnels going all over the place. Funny how they can't even touch me. Like, I wonder if these shields also, like, have some kind of scaling system, like, they're affected by your level as well. Because a lot of times it feels like they should have been designed with a certain durability, and then once that durability's hit, they break. But instead, a lot of times it feels like it's based on enemy strengths at times. I'm not quite sure. Besides, wouldn't your job also require like some actual knowledge in the field or something? How fucking deep is this damn cave? Different kind of acid. We train and we fight. Is water wet? Well, of course it is not. It's made out of little molecules. They're all super small. And then you didn't know that? It's hard as a brick. I mean, jump out of an airplane and land in the ocean. Tell me how it feels. See, I'm an ace. I'm perfect for the job. Ooh, the dog couldn't actually kill it in one hit. Big walk. Wait a minute. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you shitting me? I went down a giant hallway for nothing. Nothing! There's not even a chest here. There's not even a chest here. Like, are you kidding me? I went all the way down this, and doesn't like it. It's imagine doing that one segment in Final Fantasy VII where you won down the giant tunnel. I'm not gonna describe the events that happen, but there's a scene way later. You have a complete side option to go down this gigantic ass tunnel in Final Fantasy VII. And there's some really good shit you can find. There's some really good shit you can find, but you have to run down this tunnel that keeps having the same repeating screen for I don't even remember how many fucking screens. Like, that was so long ago. But there was some really good shit you could find, including an optional boss fight you didn't even have to do either. I didn't even get a fucking chest of anything. It's just, thanks, Scrub, for wasting your time. Now 4 screens back. You could at least gave me a weak healing item at least. Like, the sniff, man. And when I saw this screen, I was thinking, oh, this is the path to the boss, I'm sure of it. So much for that. There was nothing down this path as far as I know. That is weird. I almost want to just get back in my tank and go back down that other path. Not really getting much EXP off these things either. I still have not found anything in the environment. Oh, what the... the... Hey, Jess. Okay, well, that was weird. Oh. Okay, I got... Ah, and that probably lets me get my tank over here now. So let's go back to the tanks then. That's actually a little bit of an interesting design choice. Make an alternate path for your tank. We haven't really seen that. We just seen like you could have gone a different way and gotten your tank healed so far. So that's actually, I kind of like that. It's kind of like, oh here, you found a way to get your tank over here. Like by making a path, not just like, oh, you took the wrong turn, you just went left instead of right. You could have actually did. How you doing today, Jess? Doing okay? Hopefully you're not being attacked by weird mechanical snakes. Good, good. I think we went down this way to get to our tank, and I think we should go that alternate path real quick before we continue onward into the depths. See, yep, there we go. Get on in. Huh? In your tank, damn it. There we go. So we got a way to get past there now. You get attacked by real ones. Well, we got snakes in Missouri. They don't usually bother anyone. Man, they really just don't like the buggy. This whole time, they've almost, I think, done almost nothing but attack the fucking buggy. Like... I seriously question how the enemies like decide attacking, because a lot of times it seems like they just pick a target and then they just focus on that target. It doesn't seem like they change up their mind very much. And I don't know if that's because of just lazy, like they just attack whatever they force decide and stick to it, or whether they're actually being smart and trying to focus a target down. Yeah, you have Pet Snack. You've shown your pet snakes off before. I don't remember how many. That I don't remember, but I know you have snakes. But I wouldn't imagine your pet snakes biting you. I thought you meant like wild snakes. It's just a dead end. Okay, well. Oh, I see, I see. Honestly, that dude's such a strange, like, I think he's such a waste of a enemy just to make snakes go in and out of holes. I mean, like, look, like my characters are so strong, even the fucking snakes can't fucking do shit to them. I mean, nothing in this cave has really hurt us much. Okay, we made the shortcut down this way. So I wonder if there's gonna be more of this, making these alternate pathways. But we got our tanks behind lines now. Now where to go, though? Basically, these ants are gonna be chumps because I got 2 gunners that shoot everything. Get wrecked. So obviously, we won't be able to go back across the bridge that we got. Now, we got to this bridge. I'm imagining we have to do something similar then. We probably have to find another TNT guy. Oh, well. There's nothing over here. Why is... Ah! Why is this even here? Hey, the enemy speed stays so much faster than everyone. I don't think I've seen a JRPG where, like, literally fucking everything goes first before you almost all the fucking time. Like, that seems so weird to me. There's nothing over there. Trying to remember which way I came from on this. I think this is the way I came from originally, I think. So I think I wanted to go that other path. I think. Okay, this place is really fucking mazy, that's for sure. I think we want to go this way, I think. Actually, isn't this... I think this is the other side of that bridge, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Well, shit. But then that went into a big loop. So a JRPG signifies usually... it can sometimes also signify being inspired by Japanese RPGs, but basically it just means it's a Japanese RPG. Now, why do people separate RPG and Japanese RPG? In my opinion, it's because... I think it's because just people, like... You basically have 3 groups. You like people who like more Western RPGs, people who like Japanese RPGs, and people who like both. I tend to like more Japanese RPGs. Now, I can definitely get into some Western RPGs, but I tend to like JRPGs more myself. Now, there was a conversation before, more recently, talking about is the terminology JRPG racist because it's separating Japanese games from the overall. Because I mean, basically, Western RPGs basically all considered like everything else except for Japanese, basically. So like there was the question like last year of something started this question of, is it racist? Now I can definitely understand within the game journalists like circle, because game journalists back when I was growing up, like people like X-Play and shit would be like, oh, it's a JRPG, that means it's shit. Like when you look at game journalists, I can't really blame for somebody thinking that. Because I mean, like there was a lot of game journalists that were very fucking biased against fucking JRPGs for some reason. Because like, oh my goodness, fun! Oh no! As a player, I've never known anyone as a player that used a JRPG to be like racist or something. Like everyone I always knew, it'd be like, that's a JRPG, I want to buy that. Like that's how I know it's good. Or something I'm interested in. Now, a lot of days nowadays, you do see a lot of indie games that aren't actually Japanese use JRPG to define their game because they were inspired by Japanese RPGs. And, you know, there's a question on whether that's okay or not, because, I mean, for one thing, I mean, if you're inspired by JRPGs and that's the crowd you're going for, I could understand doing that then. Well, Final Fantasy VII, 15, or like a whole different, like, I haven't played either of those two. Remake, like, I hear remake's pretty fun. It's just basically if you went into the remake wanting a little remake of Final Fantasy, oh no. Are we, it just went into the wet again. That damn life, damn Cable America. Cable America! Anyway, see, I think I'll apply one of these, lodge onto the buggy, since these snakes don't appear to like it. But, honestly, like, the problem with Final Fantasy VII Remake is a lot of people who are disappointed, and this includes me, are people who were expecting an actual remake, not a weird sequel idea. Like, it's kind of hard to not spoil what I'm talking about, so I'm just gonna very like it's more of a sequel, and I can't really explain how that is without spoiling it. But yeah, like people like me were disappointed that they just made an action RPG sequel instead of remaking Final Fantasy VII. No. Turn-based is a whole different, like, you know, actually, I saw somebody I follow actually bring up, so, you know, like, a good chunk of Final Fantasy games used the action turn-based system, or the active turn-based system, depending on which way you want to refer to it, which was, like, Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... And, like, he was like, these aren't turn-based games. And, like, people were actually bringing up the fact that Square Enix actually patented that. So, for a long time, people couldn't actually even use that style of gameplay for a long time until that went under. Which was interesting, because I didn't actually know that. But, no. Japanese RPGs do not refer to turn-based, and RPG doesn't refer to that. Japanese RPG just refers to Japanese RPG games. But like I said, a lot of days lately, there's been a lot of indie games labeling their games as JRPGs as well, because they're inspired, and that's the kind of crowd they're trying to go for normally. Now, a lot of JRPGs do have varying levels of turn-based, because that's the kind that gets a lot of, what did you think it meant? What did you think the J meant? Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Yeah, it just means Japanese. Now, who coined JRPGs? Interesting question that could be. I don't know if anyone really knows the original coinage. Uh-oh, I lost control. Oh, whoa. You bought a metal car? One could argue why turn-based RPG became a thing. Ooh, doggos for some reason faster. Interesting. I love this music though. Dun, 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 dun. Jurassic RPG. Like jump turns. No, you're fine, man. I'm just kind of curious what you meant, thought it meant, is what I'm just curious about. Because I'm like, man, what? If I saw JRPG and I had no idea what it was, what would I think a J meant? Japan became obsessed with RPG. Like, it's very interesting, the history of RPGs and D&D and that when it comes to Japan. Because, you know, D&D and RPGs were really popular in America back in the old PC days. But when they came over to Japan, they became they were really liked. There were people who really liked it, Ultima and Wizardry and shit. I mean, Wizardry is so popular in Japan, it continues in Japan when it's been a dead franchise in America for decades. Wizardry's been dead in America. Like, the last Wizardry game, we got 2 Japanese Wizardry games from Japan. Japan has like a dozen Wizardry games that are exclusive. And Wizardry was a Western RPG franchise. They literally stole that from us. That was literally a Western franchise that's now Japanese. It's like really hilarious. But yeah, like, for some reason, like, at some point, like, the West just didn't care as much about RPGs anymore. They became more action-y. And obviously, like, I didn't grow up doing that. I was like a baby at best. So, you know, like, I don't know what that era of RPG-ness was like. But yeah, like, Japan loved it, Wizardry and Ultima. And the people who loved those were inspired to make their own fucking type of games. And, you know, you got shit like Highlight, Dragon Quest and stuff. And it just spiraled out of control from there. So it's really weird how something that started in the West just became so much of the East. And it's not that the West gave up on RPGs completely. I mean, we clearly have RPGs still. It's just they became buried compared to everything else. Yeah, the original Fallout, like, the original Fallout experience was a really different, so appears to be all one target. So, we're not dealing with a multi-head situation, it seems, so that's good. Well, it's not really an anti-air thing, so, like, my main guns and that are anti-air. Well, actually, isn't my SE, like, is there a way to actually see what's on my tank again? I think I can't. No, I did get anti-air SE. That's why. I think I did. I think I did. If I show you. That's ice. I think I had that lightning thing. Yeah, get more. Oh, it's doing a lot of damage though. Kill that fuckle. Good luck biting. Ah! See you then. Take him out, boy! Man, my dog is like fucking awesome. He's like a champ. Get wet. More so, like, see, here's the thing. So, what do you think about Crisis Core then? So, what? Do I need to find it? Or... I'm confused. Do I need to go find it in the cave? Or do I need to go back to the village? I mean, I definitely need to repair all... The whole repair skill's 200 a thing now. Is there anything massively broken? I want engines. Engines definitely need fixed. Engines and guns. Let's go with that. Because if those go down, then the buggy will, the machine will completely stop. That's it. I'm going to assume I need to look for it in the cave, but I'm not 100%. Now, see, that's where this conundrum happens then. So, I think it's more the case that they weren't honest about the first part of this remake trilogy. Okay, we're getting really close to like spoiler territory here with all this. It is really hard to talk about it. I think the fact that they were dishonest about being a remake is the bigger problem in all this. Like, I think if they were upfront about it essentially, because I mean, you could argue it's also a spin-off. Because I mean, it isn't the original story. It is a sequel of some kind. Again, going into that would be spoilers, but... Hey, Pad. What? You mean I'm in a conundrum? I mean, I guess I'm supposed to look for another body of water somewhere, I guess? Like, my guess is either it went to the village or it's somewhere else in the cave. But I mean, like, the cave's really big, so... And he was actually pretty close to the entrance. It's kind of funny I ran around in a giant circle and he was just, like, right over there. I wonder if I go to that one area, if maybe something will be different there, maybe. They're gonna need to throw another patch on the buggy. Man, they really fucking hate the buggy. Like, why are they... They are, like, so soul-crushingly want to destroy the buggy. It's so weird. It is so strange how devoted they are to try and destroy the buggy. Like, I mean, look, I had over 2,000 health with my main tank. It's only at 1,921. They've basically barely touched him. Oh, is that so? Yeah, because I kind of confused why they seem to really focus on... Like, a lot of times they seem to, like, pick one person and just focus on it. It's like, I don't know if they're being smart or stupid. Interesting. Yeah, because I don't understand whether it's just picking someone and they just focusing on it, or if there's actually something to what they're doing. It's kind of weird they would pick the buggy. I mean, the anti-air gun has less health, unless it's looking at some kind of specific stat. That's an interesting theory, though. So looking at stats, let's see, can we... I mean, I'm not really sure what it would go off of exactly, because, I mean, we only have the... Yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of things it would be using to go off of. See, those are... Nothing across this bridge when we were here last time. Still nothing. Where was that one fucking... I don't remember where that one thing was. It was down this way? But yeah, like, I think if they were more honest about what the remake was, I don't think they would have the group of people like us that really, really hate it, and instead would be more like, oh, it's sweet, more Final Fantasy VII. Because, I mean, that's why I very disinterested in it, because, like, I was excited, like, if you remember way back when they first announced it, I was originally actually replaying Final Fantasy VII to compare the two. But now, like, I'm glad that didn't end up actually getting fully done. Because just imagine if I went through all of the original Final Fantasy VII, and then it's like, oh, it's not even the same fucking game. Like, this is why, like, I really wish the industry would at least put a foot down and really properly label the shit. Like, can we, like, even if they don't want to use the terminology ones that I use, like, if they want to use a completely different terminology, like, I wish we could just, you know, settle on the words that refer to a game being updated, but being the same gameplay of the original, taking a game and reimagining it with different gameplay or story. Like, can we get these fucking terminologies settled and stop having all this confusion? Rebirth? Not what I meant. I mean, like, universal. Like, everyone uses them. Like, well, we're not having this confusion problem where one person will use it right and another person will use it wrong. Like, that's what I'm talking about. A more universal word that everyone can agree on. Because I know some people don't agree on mine. Like, to me, it makes sense, but some people don't agree with it. And it's like, well, I mean, that's fine if you don't. You don't have to agree with my Pacific words. I mean, I can live with Rebirth for representing, you know, a reimagining. I could go with that. Just for the love of this humanity, please make it standard. But it's probably not going to. So, Pad, let me ask you a question. This is that dead-end one, isn't it? So, I fought the boss, and the boss retreated saying, I'm gonna go eat more villagers. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to look for him in the cave, or whether he's like somehow gone to town and I'm supposed to go and meet him at town. Yeah, I've heard that there was a weird like part where they were like screeching outside. I haven't seen evidence of that clip actually coming from that. Just the claim it is. Oh, so it is still in the cave? Okay, so my theory of looking for another body of water is true. I only found one body of water. I did not find another body of water, so... Wait a minute, you mean there's a body of water near the Wezzo? So then what's the point of all down here? Maybe there's like wanted stuff that'll come down here or something in the future. Are you serious? Are you serious? You serious? I was just about to re-explore everything I just explored, and you telling me he's just basically at the exit. What the fuck? Well, at least some of the other dungeons had shit to find. This place I've only found like 3 chests and nothing else. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? It's just literally near the entrance. What the fuck? Well, I might as well just go repair my tanks for that, I guess. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, there was stuff been in the lockers and interactable shelves and things. Hell, even the junk heap had shit to find. I mean, even junk heap had stuff around its environment. So, they don't have a repair place, so. The cave, like, when I first started the cave, I've had no luck finding anything in the environment, but I found chests, so I was kind of like, I guess they just decided to be merciful and be like, well, there's no real interesting objects to attach invisible items to, so we'll just put a few chests around. But yeah, like, I explored, as far as I can tell, like, a huge chunk of that lower area. So I'm gonna assume some wanted shit happens down there, maybe. I don't know. Weird. Anyway. We'll take the free repairing here. Well, not free repairing, but fix them up. Gas me up, buddy. See, wait. Did that do just armor? Wait. I don't know if that did just armor or ammo too. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, I gave it credit on one thing. I liked the fact that I had to make a tunnel for my tanks to get around. I thought that was nice. I was like, oh, well, hopefully this dungeon has a little bit more of that. Because I thought that was way better than the buildings where it's like, oh, you found a staircase. So I go up the staircase and then I find, oh, wait, if I went left instead of this way, I could have just got my tanks up here instead. Like, I'm like, well, like the second building area I explored, I was just kind of like, nah, I'm just going to pass this. And then it's like, nope, found a way for my tanks, so it's like getting out was kind of pointless. I feel sorry for anyone inside this room. Yeah, kind of weird, but I mean, at least it was like a puzzle of some sort. Like, how do I get my tank cross bridge? I kind of have to wonder what would have happened if I encountered the bot. Like, all I had to do was take that other path as people, and I would have gotten fucking my face punched in. Probably. Maybe not, I don't know. I mean, he was doing some pretty good damage to my tanks. Oh, that happened to you? Yeah, it just auto ones in now. I wonder what his dialogue is if your people be like, mmm, food. I guess, maybe. Wait, he says the same thing? Even if you don't have a car? Really? You bring me a car? We mean a car. What? I don't have a car. Yeah, there's water right there. Well, fuck. I feel like somebody might have been trolling the player on this one then. Be like, yeah, let's make them explore the whole dungeon, and then when they leave, they'll be like, I didn't find it, and they leave, and then it's like, well, I didn't find it, teleport out, go town, nothing now, huh? Go back in, and it's like, haha! It only took me 2 hours, but there you are. See, okay, so here's what I would have probably done. Okay, I get the idea what they're saying, like, now. Like, you know, he's heading towards the town, so you had to cut him off at the entrance. But they should probably, like, I don't know what the original Japanese text, maybe it would have helped more to emphasize, like, oh, I'm gonna waste you to town. I gotta get to the other water source so I can get out of the cave or something. Something like that. Good luck whacking me. I mean, if you're gonna be the exact same boss, you're solely going to lose then. So I hope you have some new cards to play. Because if you don't have some new cards to play, you're gonna get your face punched in. Go Dynamite! I guess I could try and see if Horse will hit it. It doesn't do a lot of damage though. Horse subgun did more damage, so you two go with your fucking cannons, and she'll just go with her sub. That ice hurts a lot. Oh shit, he took out one of my tanks. No, he apparently is harder. Or he got lucky. Tank down! Lost the protector. Get spunky. Hey, my dog's awesome. Get whacked. They'll make it good. Oof. You're gone. Ah, yes, he's very shiny. There's a spot I've been grinding for items to sell. Also drops dog food. I think it was 155. Oh. Oh. Ah, damn it. Oh, come on, OBS. Really? Are you gonna do this now? we're gonna have a lot of repairing that we're gonna have to do. My poor tank. Come on, OBS. What the fuck? Like, what the hell, OBS? Thank you. It's annoying. Why is reliable internet so hard to get? Anyway, assuming everything is, I don't know, when I started losing frames again. It went fine after I reset the internet. So far, it looks like it's doing okay. Anyway, to answer your question, anyway, to answer your question, Pat, if you're here. So, I've been going to the basement of the laboratory the dogs are at. The slime stuff they give is pretty good. It sells pretty decently. So, but there's also drops of dog food there. So, but I'm at 155 on his coat, so. But yeah, I mean, now they sell for 150, so they also sell for some nice money too. So, I have no idea what it does. I don't know if the booklet even tells you. I mean, technically I can pull out the booklet, but yeah, I don't know, I just find sometimes trying to figure out mechanics fun, you know. Anyway, let's go get this shit fixed. This stuff all got wrecked bad, man. Oof. Bit heavy repairs in there. There we go. So we're all fixed up. So what we do damage-wise? Oh! Is that what it does? Yeah, come on, OBS. The fuck? So fucking annoying. I'll probably have to reset the internet again. Anyway, let's see. You know, we didn't really take on a lot of damage doing that, to be honest, though. It must have got lucky and blew out the engine then. Because it didn't actually take out a lot of damage, so we're pretty much good on health. Son of a bitch. So annoying. Internet was just doing fine after I reset it.